Hey guys, before I did a Adobe After Effects tutorial like 10 minutes ago, and basically it was awful. I didn't have my things organized and everything, so I decided to do a rundown of it, and then my sister came in, and she totally ruined the whole thing, so I'm doing another one. So, yeah, you guys should be thankful right now. So, basically what you want to go over to File, press New Project, obviously. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't meant to do that. This is your basic Adobe After Effects. Here's a side note. I use Adobe After Effects CS4 just because CS6, I hate CS6. I tried it, I got it, it's horrible. So, what you want to do is you want to go over to your project menu. This is basically where all your files will come in. You want to go to import file. Before you do that, you have to go to new composition. Name it whatever you want. And you can also do that by going to composition and clicking new composition over here. And then after that, what you want to do is you want to go to right click, import file. Go to the file you want to import. Untitled. I don't know what that is. Oh, this is from full screen. They said my channel wasn't accepted before, yeah. But here's my picture, and then I want to import some music with it. So let's go down to my music. I don't know, my dubstep that I made. So I just bring this down over here. This is basically where all your layers will go. It's basically just like Photoshop. This is where all your layers will go. You can edit them. You can make them shorter. You can make them taller. And if you ever like mistakenly do something like this, a shortcut is Control Z, but you can also go to Edit and Undo. If you want to undo something that you did before and you don't want to undo the things that you did after it, just go to History and then bam. So basically I moved this over here, and that is basically my two layers. Now you can resize your layers. As you can see, bam, bam. You can even turn it backwards, but I don't know why you would do that. And use your mouse wheel to scroll in and out. It's a very bad quality picture. I was taken in the Windows snipping tool, so what do you expect? But this is your basic window. If you are wanting to see your thing, but you just can't see the sound, let's say I'm pressing spacebar, which means play. I'm pressing play, and it's not showing my dubstep. So what you have to do is, because After Effects is pretty screwed up, you have to press the Control or Command, whatever platform you have, key on your keyboard, and scroll. It just starts playing your music or your whatever the hell you're doing. And if you want to see a preview of what it would be like, you just go over to the right over here, RAM preview, and basically just starts it. It starts it. And what you want to do next is, well, you don't do this, but as you can see over here is your basic cursor tool, your selection tool. What you can do with this tool is you can resize stuff. I already showed you the backwards part, but you can basically resize things, which is awesome. And this moves around your whole entire composition. Don't know why you would need that. This is your zoom tool, but I prefer using the mouse wheel. It's easier and faster. This is your rotate tool, which comes in really, really handy. Space it there. And this is cameras. You don't really need to get into that because that is very complicated. That needs like a 20-minute tutorial itself. And this is your rounded rectangle. If you don't want a rounded rectangle, just click on it, drag down, and you will see these other options. And let's say I want a polygon, which I really don't. I don't even know what those are. And it basically trims it. Now, if you want a shape that doesn't basically just trim your screen, like this totally just annihilated my thing. It just basically just took it and trimmed it and snipped it out. If you don't want that, you can go to Layer, New, and Solid, Dark Gray Solid, and yeah, here's your shape. Yay. And basically, if you want to edit any of these, you go down to here, this little arrow, and then you can see all this stuff. You probably don't know what these are. I will be making a tutorial on how to use them and what they are and everything. Yeah, so you can transform. Transform is like the most useful thing. Rotation, you can rotate it this way, that way. Your opacity, that comes in handy when you're trying to make like a cool effect. Say that much opacity. And then your anchor point, that's basically just moving it this way, which I don't see. Oh, that, yeah, you could use that. You could use that. And let's say I wanted to get it from here. I'd make a keyframe all the way to here. Make all the way over here. I drag it over here, and then I go bam, and I make a keyframe. Yeah, sorry, meant this. Yeah. Alright, so if I watch it, I did something wrong. I really don't know what I did. I'll make a tutorial on that later. I just screwed up so badly. But it should have gone from here to here. Don't know why it didn't. Really haven't used this in a long time. You may have noticed by my poor skills. But oh, it did it. See, I'm so smart. Here. As you can see, I can play it. It starts moving to the right. Slowly. Yeah, you get the point. It just moves to the right. Alright. So that's basically how you edit stuff. Collapse. I think you can use the same. Let me see. Nope, never mind. That was off topic. This is your text tool. You can select your text and edit it on the right over here. This font is this. Boom. Mess around with it. Bold. And then just make the size whatever the hell you want. Like big. So I'm gonna make it a huge V or a R or a T. T is good. That looks cool. So here, oh whoa, alright, yeah, so zoom tool is very useful. So boom, boom, boom. Alright, yeah, I'm getting off topic. But here is your basic thing, your little shape or text. You can also do that in a new layer. Is layer, new, text. But I just prefer the old-fashioned way of doing things. Alright. So now what you can do is you can go ahead and add effects to your thing. You want to select the layer. Then you want to go over to effect, and you can see that you have just unlocked so many different effects that you can use. Let me find the colorizer tool. Color collection. I just said collection. Colorama, that's good enough. This Colorama, what you can do with it, you can just mess around with it. Bam. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. You just mess around with it, and it will basically just change the color and everything of what you're trying to do. That's just one of these like 50 billion effects that you can use. So those are the effects. Animation, we'll get into that later. View, no, yeah. So that's basically all there is to the whatchamacallit, the interface of Adobe After Effects. You can just save your project here. If you're done with your project, just go over to like layer, composition, add to render queue. What rendering is, if you're a noob, it basically just makes it into a video. So if I want to go ahead and complete this project, I go over to my render queue and I change the settings to best settings, lossless, and I output it to my documents. So I render it. Yep, it's going to take a while, so I'll skip to the part where it's already rendered. So yeah. Alright guys, as you can see, it has rendered successfully into my documents, so I'll double click, and here is our beautiful creation. That is amazing. Just look at that G, it's so sexy. So, oh yeah, that is how you render something, and that is basically the user interface of your Adobe After Effects. And I hope it helped you. If it did, please subscribe so you can have more help. And thank you for watching, and goodbye.